I want to follow up with something that President Trump tweeted earlier today about intellectual property, especially as we're nearing the end of NAFTA renegotiations in particular. A lot of this, some would argue that China has a backdoor access through Mexico and Canada is using the NAFTA agreement to kind of infiltrate those markets. Is that something that you would like to see improved, or this administration would like to see improved with regards to these final negotiations?
Yeah, absolutely. That's one of the big issues we have of things that come into the United States through, in particular, Mexico, whether it's autos, auto parts, other things. But this is a big issue for the president and something that we're focused on as part of the renegotiations. But again, let me just put this in context. NAFTA is an old agreement. We have very important trading relationships with Canada and Mexico, but the president wants to look at this agreement and wants a better deal for American workers and American companies. That's what this is all about, more fair and balanced trade.
So with regards to trade, in particular China, because really it's really no secret, Mr. Secretary, that China has been taking advantage of the aluminum and steel markets here in the United States for quite some time. They have called this policy, an economic minister, a quote-unquote stupid idea to some extent. And the relationship, they have called for a point person within the administration to be the trade person with regards to U.S.-China policy. What's your response to the Chinese?
Sure. So first of all, and again, I just want to put this in context. I think President Trump and President Xi have the best relationship of any two presidents in the history of the two countries. And President Trump, from the first time we met at Mar-a-Lago, was very direct and were concerned about the trade deficit. And the Chinese and President Xi acknowledged that and said it's in our mutual interest to have a more balanced trading relationship. So from a high level, we absolutely have agreements. I've had many dialogues with my counterparts. I saw Liu He when I was in Davos. I saw him last week when he was here. We met with him over a 2-day period. We're having very direct discussions with them about how to deal with these issues. So again, I think that we've been very clear in what our objectives are, and now we've got to figure out if there's a way we can work together to meet these objectives.